Hi Aries, this is your weekly reading for March 14th to 20th. So how we're going to go with your reading is I'm going to build the emotion pyramid of your aura, and then I'll go in with cards from the divine and cards for connections to clarify and get some extra advice. Okay, so first we have the leading emotion of your pyramid, which is joy. So that is the main category. It goes from calmness to happiness, or you can also see it as serenity, joy, and ecstasy, as well as optimism. So now let's break it down. We're gonna do your major players. And the Two of Hearts. And the Jack of Clubs. And then we have your root. Your root is what you gotta work through in order to get through to the next week. Whoa, that jumped. Root number 1. Root number 2, that jumped. Whoa, okay. And root number 3, okay. Well, to me, that's looking like one emotion to work through. The bottom of your deck, and it was actually sticking out a lot. It was the 4 of Clubs, so I'm gonna keep it handy. And yeah, so you have content and you have sadness as your two major players. Two different extremes. I don't see it as up and down. I see it as two large polarities in your week, like one or two particular areas in one emotion and then the rest in the other. For your root, you have the 9 of Hearts. So boredom. Something around like boredom, tiredness. And you have Jack of Diamonds, 10 of Diamonds, who are nervosity and frustration, but they're like next to each other. So I'm gonna go with mild frustration. Anything may possibly turning around anxiety even. So what I'm saying is that these are really strong, especially you see how the 2 of Hearts and 9 of Hearts are the same suit. There's a possibility of working your way down to the 2 from the 9, especially after experiencing the diamonds of frustration and nervosity. Here you are in your tiredness, like super uninterested. That's where the boredom can come in. It's like you're almost loathing whatever's causing you these emotions. And so I feel like once you work through these two, you get to a point where you're just like, I don't want to work through anything else. Because it's a lot. The thing is that even though whatever got you here is still upsetting, you're going to feel a lot lighter if you persevere despite your disinterest in going within and sorting out whatever uncomfortable feelings you have. Because I think it's quite a shame to be mostly here, and then there's, you see, this is like the main thing of your week, where just one particular thing just throws off the whole week, and where it doesn't actually need to, where you can step in for yourself and really bring it back to the status quo. This is really high up on the happiness scale. And so you really, this can almost make you forget that this is how you're feeling either in other areas of your life or how you were feeling earlier in the week. And you see you have the bottom of your deck, which is the Four of Clubs, which is the middle point between calmness and focus. So I think that that's really what's going to be helping you out here with the frustration and nervosity. Maybe come after that, it's not, I guess, super helpful anymore. All right, so let's see what advice you have from the divine, and especially how to go from this almost voluntary numbness to get back to, your week. Because you see this here, but then like your root is just like so. Hope. You have hope as a card. Nice. Okay. I don't want to put this for you. Put this right here. You have hope. I am eternally optimistic. Yeah, and that's really within the joy category, right? Like I said, it's serenity, joy, ecstasy, and optimism. Optimism is the combination of both joy and calmness, and essentially when you have in the calmness that makes up half of the Four of Clubs, I think focus is kind of your driver towards the goal, so you're not, feeling the need to invoke hope. But I think once it comes to this, once you're out of the tougher part, I think that hope needs to come in and replace the focus to join calmness, to then make your way back to the happy place. Well, that's an interesting card to come out. Yeah, exactly. You have the imagination card. The affirmation is, I picture positive outcomes for the highest good. I mean, Goes to say the same thing, right? That's really cool. All right, let's pull cards for connections. And is this what knocked you out? Jeez, let's see. Actually, I want to get one card. What happened to Aries? Curious. I keep getting 2 cards for what happened. I can't just get like one card. What happened? Oh no. I get why I don't. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. You put effort into something or somebody, and they didn't return the favor. They took you for granted. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and you were not expecting it. Damn, I'm sorry that happened. All right. Let's see a guidance card for within the connection or situation. It's almost not coming out. What's going on? Card for connection. Just anything? Nothing's coming out. Nothing's coming out. Nothing's coming out. And the card that came out didn't make any sense. That makes sense. Okay, partially. This is telling you in terms of working through your emotions. There's retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. But what about when it's time to reconnect? Because I feel like you really got to go back to your situation. And I don't get this. I don't get that card. I don't get it. Sorry about that, Aries. Your video cut. So we were reaching the end of your reading, and well, we were trying to find some more connection advice, and I reached back out for the playing card deck, and all I gotta say is, when they said retreat, they meant possibly disconnect from whatever person, situation, whatever, because the emotion that described them, whatever it is you're dealing with, is something along the lines of disgust and discontent and untrustworthy, lacking foundation. So take that as you will. That is everything I have for you, Aries. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next week. Bye.